very long, it's a charming but long story how I got into fashion. But early on, I wanted to be an artist that incorporated many different disciplines because I was going for a full-on sensuous experience that would somehow transform, entice, and seduce whatever audience came in to see my work. So though both my parents are very traditional artists in a non-traditional way, my mother's a graphic designer, my father was a well-known sculptor, I straight away went into like, I draw very well, I can sculpt very well, but I went into like installation in addition to that, and performance, and I even got like minors in anthropology and classics because I wanted to be really clever and very smart. But I really wanted to constantly go back to this idea of fulfillment. And when I was in graduate school, I came upon the hunger world, which is a world that's manifested and motivated by hungers of all propensities. And that came through marionettes that range from about 2 inches to 30 feet high. And then all of a sudden I could perform with those marionettes. And I wanted to do films, and I wanted to do all these types of techniques that could somehow entice a viewer to let go of their guard and actually have them experience something that they might not even really like, but they would definitely walk away somehow imbibed and changed. And accidentally, that particular work led me to fashion, because who knew that you could actually make a living with fashion. So I still look at fashion as fashioning, like to make. So I get to make a life. I made a child, I get to raise her, and I've been blessed to, knock on wood, 15, almost 16 years now, this has been my sole income and my sole way of doing it. So as an artist, I have done a lot of reinventing. As a fashion designer, I've done a lot of questioning and reinventing, and have come to the idea that I don't mind being an interloper and a provocateur and an inside-outsider as long as I'm putting forth a good message, which has pulled me into using a lot of sustainable fabrics. I've consistently only done, it's a car, it's a very big truck. It's very loud. It's adding to the experience here. But I decided that if I was going to be seen in this light, I've been very blessed by press and very good creds, that if I was going to be seen in this light, I was going to be a provocateur and an interloper in a positive way by using sustainable fabrics, by consistently doing one-of-a-kinds, small additions. Even when I've worked on films, I've somehow managed to talk people into letting me only do like 2 or 3 of something as opposed to, massive production. And I've been blessed by this experience here at Asheville because in addition to my spontaneous couture, which is what you're going to see tonight, where I basically do a piece directly on a body and collaboratively with a person, I now have a context, because I've been doing this kind of work now for such a long time that the slow design, now that I know that I've actually caught up to the game, I feel very validated that I wasn't wrong and that my ways were not backwards, that they actually were innovative, and I just didn't know it.
And you've had a chance to meet the mentors and work with some of the groundbreakers by this point, and have you found like that to be a great environment to work in, or?
Oh, I can't even stop the love fest that's going on right now as far as like the fashion mentors and the groundbreakers and the other industries that I've talked to. This whole Hatch Festival, to me, is a very beautiful, subversive petri dish for alchemical change for the planet at large. I wouldn't be surprised if after this there's a reverberation that echoes out from Asheville, like pa 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 pa, and because basic physics, for every action there is a reaction, and this is a very positive action, and I feel very honored to be a part of it.
Great.